Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So a few months ago, before the world collapsed in unto itself, I tried out oil paint for the first time and I had a lot of fun doing it, although it took a really long time to dry, which I was not expecting at all. I knew that oil paint took a long time to dry, I just didn't think it was going to take weeks to dry. So today I'm going to try out another media that I have never really used before. I may have used it in art class maybe once or twice, but I've never really done a full piece of artwork with it. I'm going to be trying oil pastels, as you can probably tell from the title that you've already read. So I'm going to do a few oil pastel lessons that I found on YouTube, and then I'm going to try to create a whole piece of art using just oil pastels. I'm going to do a landscape probably, because when you search oil pastel art, that's like one of the main things that comes up. Okay, let's get started. So I watched some videos on YouTube, and these are like some of the basic oil pastel techniques that I found. They weren't that difficult to do. A lot of them were actually really fun. I especially like this stippling because I just thought it was really cool, and it makes like a cool texture. But what I've realized from trying out these techniques is that my oil pastels are not that great. I have a set of Artist Loft oil pastels, and I also have these, like, I don't even know what brand these are. They're just, it says bb.ca. Maybe that's the brand. But they're both very generic brands of oil pastels. They're not like professional anyway. Okay, I'm going to try to do a oil pastel lesson of making an apple. All right, here we go.
In this oil pastel lesson, we're going to take a look at drawing an apple.
All right,
I'm
ready.
drawing apples. They're a great subject for learning.
I love this guy's voice.
All right, in the shadow and some of the colors.
I'm gonna follow along with him. What color is that? Is it like, is it yellowish? What? I can't. It's not red.
For the stem. I'm starting here with a brown oil pastel.
With a brown oil pastel. Do I have a brown oil pastel? All right, before I unpause the video, I'm gonna do what he did. We're gonna go with a basic apple shape. All right, we can continue on. Educate me.
Expressionist oil pastels. There's a great variety of color
What are you doing now,
available.
bud? My dude, you're
Some of
going
the
too fast. I
characteristics
can't
you
keep
look
up with
for
this. Now that we've got that initial application of the brown down, my dude, you're not explaining anything. All right, I'm just gonna try and do what he did. I think I kind of have an idea of what he's going for here. So the light source is coming from here. Gotta know where your light source is coming from. You got all these colors down already, my dude. I don't have all of them down. Please slow down so I can follow along.
Now, specifically, this color is dark rose. And again, I'm just concentrating on mostly the darker areas of value. Now, most apple.
Now you're going in with some yellow? What's going on? See right here, it starts to flake off and doesn't actually blend together. A little bit better when I use this thing, but when I'm actually applying them, it's just like scratching it off. Okay, this looks really, really patchy, and I'm not here for it. I'm gonna try and darken this bottom part. We're going a bit off book here, but that's okay. He's starting to use some yellow up here. I'm gonna do that as well. Oh, this is not going on very well.
All right, of course, are not completely red. So we're going to add a little bit of yellow ochre there to add a bit of variety. And I'm going to switch...
A bit of variety. That's what we're adding with the yellow. Okay, this is starting to look a little bit better, in my opinion. I can't really blame the material if this is my first time doing it. So it might just be my fault.
Switch over now to a grayish or muted red, and this specific color...
Grayish or muted red. Do I have one of those? It's more like a vibrant red. So maybe we do some red, like just some regular red, but then we mute it with gray. How does that sound? Okay, it's kind of coming along. It's still pretty patchy. But I think that we can work with this. I feel like I kind of messed up. This is already almost fully saturated, but he's still going. Okay, I don't have a dark brown, but I do have black. So we're gonna put like just some touches of black. I've definitely decided that I like the stomp better than using my finger because I feel more in control with it. I'm not satisfied with the shadow. I wanna fix it a little bit. Okay, he's done nothing with the stem, so I'm just gonna make up a stem. You know, I think that's okay. The stem is not great, but it's there. It's something. All right, that was a great lesson. Thank you. I know I still have a lot of time left in the video, but I'm not gonna watch it. So I was looking through Pinterest the other day, and I decided that I want to try and recreate this this picture of Saguaro National Park. I don't know where this is. It looks somewhere in Mexico or Arizona maybe, but I really like this because it has like a nice gradient in the background, but it has a nice like nice bright greens in the foreground. So I think it'll be really cool to do with oil pastels. So we're gonna try it out. I'm gonna harness all of the skills that I've learned from doing this apple lesson and all of those techniques that I showed you before. I'm gonna try and use my limited knowledge of oil pastels to try and create something amazing. All right, I will see you on the other side. Let's go.
Hold up. How deep can we go? 'Cause you're pulling me straight down. I'm used to all the pressure. But you know I'm not the same. cœur bat. Love is intense, je serai là toujours pour toi. Love is intense, quand je te vois, mon cœur bat. Love is intense, je serai là toujours pour toi. Love is intense, quand je te vois, mon cœur bat. Love is intense, je serai là toujours pour toi. Love is intense, quand je te vois, mon cœur bat. Love is intense, je serai là.
So I am quite impressed with myself. I think that this is pretty good for my first time using oil pastels, and I don't like some of the details down here, but it's okay because it was my first time trying it out and I'm pretty proud of myself. This apple, a little less so. I want to blame the pastels, but I also don't think I can because I'm brand new at this. But I really do think that it's the pastels. Anyway, thank you guys for embarking on this oil pastel journey with me. First we did oil paint, now we're doing oil pastels. I don't know why, I just never have worked with any of the oil mediums before. Sorry there was no video last week. I was a little bit swamped with stuff I had to do for school and just some other things I needed to get done. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a big thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And if you want to see more art and games, press subscribe because I post a new video every Friday, except last Friday, but we don't need to mention that. Thanks a lot guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye.